Hello and welcome to yet another 2-Minute Tuesday. Today I want to talk about a very simple tip that enhances user experience. I think that a lot of people, want to implement solutions that the users love working with and that it's easy for them to get to places. And sometimes I don't understand why we overcomplicate the navigation for the users. Like if we are going to give them something simple for them to use, then might as well make it super simple to get to all these different areas anyway. So in this case, as you notice, I have created a custom application. This is a model-driven application, which I created through the app designer or through, my apps in Dynamics 365. So I'm going to go ahead and open this in the app designer. And you notice that this actual application contains all of the entities that are available on the default solution, meaning every single entity is in there. If I go into the sitemap, for example, right here to click on the sitemap editor, notice that I have everything: sales, service, marketing, training, everything that's available on my instance has been added to the navigation. But what if we wanted to make it super simple for people to, access what they need? The bottom line is, for most organizations, you don't really use everything Dynamics has to offer, right? We use a subset of the functionality. And that's today's tip. So let's start the countdown and let's go. So now, as you notice, I'm going to, what I want to do is I want to start consolidating some of this stuff. So the first thing I want to do is to remove things that I'm not using. So for example, right here within training, like if I'm not using that, go ahead and delete that. If I'm not going to be using marketing, go ahead and delete that. Maybe I will be using service, maybe not, we'll see. But I want to start eliminating things along the way. Even settings. If for some reason you want to prevent them from accessing settings, you can go ahead and remove that. I typically leave it there because for the most part, they won't be able to, make any changes or anything, but you can remove it if you want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually rename the first navigation right here. And again, you can pick whatever you want, but this is the tip today. I like to rename this to Start, just like Windows, and I make it in all caps. I want it to stand out. Start, right? Ready to go. Get to work, right? Start your day, or start whatever you're gonna do, creating an opportunity or whatnot. And then again, I want to minimize as much navigation as possible. So let's take a second. I'm gonna take a second here to reorganize things around, and we'll be right back. Okay, so now that we're back, you notice all of the changes that I've made. I modified some of the sections of the navigation. Notice that now we only have Start and Settings. Within Start, I created these groups right here. One called Analytics, in which I have my dashboards, what's new, and also reports. I have moved into Analytics. Within Sales, I have included all of our activities, companies or accounts, contacts, opportunities, competitors, and goals that I'm using. And then within customer service, I have cases, entitlements, and SLAs. Let's assume this is all of the functionality someone will need accessing these applications. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. And then I'm going to publish. Now let's click on Save and Close, and save and close the application as well. So let's load up the new app and let's see how it looks. Okay, so now that the app has loaded, notice that we have something very simple. Start right here. We have our analytics for dashboards and reports. We have our sales for, all of the entities that I place within sales, and customer service. Just one place where we get to access everything without having to navigate anywhere else. And that is today's tip. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week.